finally presenting the unedited time-lapse video of the most loved painting on Instagram. You guys gave so much love to this. I'm so overwhelmed by the response. Every day I'm getting someone who's coming up to me and telling me that they've loved this painting, and that to me is everything. So let's talk about this painting in a much detailed manner, because what I posted on Instagram was like less than a minute video, so now it's a whole 8-minute video. So let's get on this. So I started with the phthalo blue paint directly on the sky, and mixed it with a little bit of white because I wanted a nice warm sky blue color, and I just gently blended that with a fan brush. It was a makeup brush actually. Okay, so let's start with the time lapse. I actually decided initially that I will just start with one cloud at a time. This was just like a blueprint that I'm making for myself, just to understand what's going to happen and what's going to go where. But as you can see right now, my main focus was going one cloud at a time, and this was what I started with. So I thought that I'll paint this nicely and then go forward, but I realized I have zero patience to go one by one. That's just something I cannot do, and creating a blueprint is also very unlike me. So I just did not want to give it so much of a thought, and I decided to create a full-on blueprint for myself. Just place everything on my canvas without giving it a lot of thought. I just painted whatever I saw, gave it those white marks, and like now I know where my clouds are supposed to be, right? So then I thought, okay, let me just like go slow and not give it so much attention. I'll just see what I'm working on, and gradually just work on that cloud form. So yeah, very gradually it all just happened on its own. If I be very honest, I myself don't know what was happening when, but yeah, I mean, I was painting those clouds, and then I thought that okay, all of them need to have a very foggy effect. So I just started working on that, and one beautiful paintbrush that helped me throughout this process was a fluffy makeup brush, because that makeup brush generally gave me the most smooth cloud effect. You see that left big cloud, it looks so smooth because of that makeup brush. So always buy that one for yourself. Apart from your face, get one for the painting. And then I gave it that foggy effect one by one. I was just playing, honestly. I was just enjoying it. I was also stressed out, but I was enjoying it at the same time. And by this time, I was very excited, because when I know that something is coming into form and I'm very happy with the outlook, I get very excited. So I was very happy with the look by now. And then I kept going. But yeah, by this time I gained a lot of confidence, so I was very happy with it. To give like a lot more depth to the cloud, I added a little bit of black. As you could see, I was adding a lot of black also to the clouds, so that you could see some shadows and some depth in it. So now it's time to add the sun, and a lot of people ask me how I gave it that glowy effect. Honestly, if you just like use titanium white straight from the tube, you're just gonna get that glow. There's no other rule, there's no other thing that I used titanium white as it is, and it gave that glowy effect. Because in the rest of the scene there's no pure white that's been used. The only pure white that you can see is just on the sun, nowhere else. All the rest of the whites are blended with some other colors, so of course they're like a little toned down, so the sun will naturally stand out. There's just no other reason. But yes, now this left cloud was the one that was giving me a lot of anxiety as well, because there was a lot of fluffiness, like a lot of different cloud shapes popping from this cloud itself, and I like to make things look real as it is. So I was a little anxious. As you can see, my hand is on the face. I was constantly just like thinking if it's gonna happen or not. But as I said, I was just enjoying it, and I was being very free with it. I didn't want to be very precise with the shapes as my reference. It was just like no cloud could be wrong. Each cloud would be unique and different. So you basically cannot get wrong with any shape of a cloud. But thing is, I'm just gonna let you enjoy the process, and then we'll get back to the voiceover once we start with the ocean. using a masking tape to give my ocean that surface, that very clean surface. And I used a ton of mixed colors for this. There was a lot of black, there was some teal used, and a little bit of phthalo blue as well. Because my focus was to give a very dark teal effect to the ocean. Also, I felt like now that I've achieved the clouds, I do not think the ocean would be as hard. But I also would suggest using a very large brush for your ocean, because I was using a very middle-sized paintbrush, and it was taking me a lot of time to pick up the colors and paint the whole canvas. Plus the red underpainting was also showing through, so use larger brushes when needed. Don't be stupid like me sometimes. But yes, I did this for a day, and after this I went ahead with the ocean 2 days later, because my back was honestly gone, so I had to take some time off. And then I went layer by layer. I basically was using black as a guideline to show that these are the waves that are forming in the ocean, and then gradually using the white to show the water effect. It was not as hard as I thought. Honestly, it was going well. And you just have to paint the base first. After that, you just have to show some foamy water waves, basically the foams in the water. So the area that you see farthest is having a lot of light in it, and the area that's closest to, like the ocean shore, is having a lot of shadows in it, because the light is not reaching there entirely. So we're going to show it a little dark, obviously. And then the waves. Okay, by now, again, I gained some confidence related to for my ocean. And then I was just being very casual with it. I was just drawing lines. There were a lot more lines in my reference, but I did not add them. I added very limited ones, and then I felt like this was it. I just decided to stop right there and then, without giving it any other thought, and there it was. Very happy to see the outcome. This was on display the next day at an exhibition that I was participating in, and a lot of you guys give a lot of love to it. It's still right here hanging in my bedroom. I look at it every single day and I'm very happy with it. I will be varnishing it another 5 months, and it's also available for purchase, so if anyone is interested, you can always let me know, and make it yours. But yes, what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. I'm very, very proud of this painting. It's my baby. So yes, comment down your favorite part, and see you guys in my next video.